Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is your girl Tashi, and I am back with another tips, I guess, from Walter's World. Okay, and this one is tourist scams of London. Ooh, oh boy. Let's get straight to the video.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and we're back in London. And today we're going to talk about is something a little bit more nefarious when it comes to traveling, and that is scams when you come here to London. Because honestly, this is one of the most visited cities in the world, so you know the scam artists know that this is a place where they can make some easy money. And I think one of the easiest ways to make money off of tourists here, if you're a scammer, is pickpockets and thieves. And you do need to pay attention here. Now, I got to tell you this.
I just finished watching the one in where was it? In Italy? Was it Italy? Yeah. Well, yeah.
I know some people think that all my scam videos are about scaring people off. No, when you come to London, nothing's going to happen to you. I'm just giving you the heads up of things to look out for so you're better prepared, so you don't have to worry about these things, okay? Because most likely none of these things are going to happen when you're here, but I want to give you the forewarning just in case. And that's why the pickpockets, when you're going around Covent Garden, Piccadilly Circus, Leicester Square, any big major tube line where you're kind of like got a lot of people going around, the changing of the guard, those are all places where you have lots of tourists smashed together and people don't notice they're getting bumped into. That is perfect prime target for pickpocketing, okay? So be aware of those situations because you're going to go to those places. They're all tourist things you're going to...
Well, at least they have signs around. At least they have signs around. Yeah, you got to be careful. But like I said in my other video, this is pretty much everywhere. Anywhere that's a lot of tourists, most likely this is going to happen. They do this where there's a lot of people. They do this here in New York too. And here in New York, same thing. So whatever advice he's giving in this video, keep in mind if you come into New York, yeah, just be careful. And we have a few con artists here too. So yeah.
I do. Another thing I think is important for travelers, this is one that's kind of picked up a lot more recently, is people leaving their phones on top of their table at the pub or a cafe or a restaurant or a bar, or they leave their wallet on there and people just walk by and snag it. You might not even be thinking about it, you might not even notice it, but boom, it's gone. Just make sure, keep your phone in your...
Don't do that. It doesn't matter if it's in your hometown. Don't do that.
Pocket. Keep your wallet in your pocket or your purse. Do that, and also never put your bag on the back of your seat because people can just walk by, especially if you're here, like when it's a nice day, like look, this beautiful day today, we're going to be going out doing stuff, sitting outside, having a drink. Those things makes it really easy for people just to walk by and snag it, all right? So keep your bags in front of you under your table. Now, another thing I want you to look out for are fake beggars and fake charity seekers or fake donation seekers, because one thing you have to realize is a lot of the beggars in Europe actually are part of an organized group, and so when you're donating, those sob stories they're telling you, they're not really true, all right? So do take it with a grain of salt, whatever story they tell you about how they need money, because they know there's a lot of tourists here, and there's a lot of gullible tourists, so it's going to be very easy to separate the gullible tourist from their money, so don't let that happen to you. And that's why it's also important to realize that you don't want to fall for the fake donation seekers. And I know the kind of fake monk is kind of like the stereotype of this, but it's not just for that. There's people that are trying to raise money for various causes or get you to sign a petition for something. They'll try to size you up. Look, you don't live here. You're a tourist. Your vote doesn't count. It doesn't matter. Just walk away. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the heads up for that. And
I have a story for y'all. I remember, I think I was like in my teens. I don't know. Well, I probably was like 19 or something like that. I don't remember. It was somewhere around there. I was young. Not too young, but yeah. Well, anyway. I was looking for work, and I remember like looking at the on the newspaper. In the newspaper, they had an article saying they was hiring to work in an office, and it claimed that I'll be making like a decent amount of money a week. And I'm like, oh, okay. Went to this place. I was there for an interview, I think, but they claimed it was a group interview, but I don't think it was a group. It didn't feel like first of all, it didn't feel like no interview. It was like a whole bunch of people in a room that was there to, try to get that same position that I'm trying to get. And I said to myself, they're not going to hire all of us just to work in for that one position. But come to find out, they wanted us to go on the street to collect donation for some charity. And I'm saying to myself, but that's not what I applied for. I didn't apply to do all that. I applied for office work. They wanted us to do it for like 3 months. And I'm like, wait, what? They wanted us to like collect donation for 3 months. They said that if if you do it for 3 months, then you'll be able to work in the office. And I'm just to myself, y'all didn't mention that in the newspaper. You didn't mention that, and I feel like it was a waste of time. And I was so pissed. I was like, I'm not going on the street asking people for donations. Like, I'm not doing that. That's not what I came here for. When I say I was so pissed, I walked out. I was like, I was so pissed because I wasted my time. I was looking for a job. I didn't even have money. So I already spent my money coming here, and I have to go home. Like, you just let me waste my transportation money. And I was so pissed, just waste my time. And I left. I think like 4 other people had left right after me. We all was talking. We was leaving. We were all talking like, this is bull. This is crazy. They so full of it. And we were just talking shit about these people. And while we was walking, we saw the people that was working for them on the street. And we was asking them questions. And this one lady said she's been doing it for 3 months and she's still doing it. And I'm like, I don't trust this. And oh yeah, you get donation, but you're not getting paid the amount of money they said they was going to pay you in the newspaper. You get like a certain percentage. I'm like, wait a minute, they really conning these people. They conning us, and they trying to get us to con other people, because I don't even know if that money is I don't know if that money is going to anybody. It might be going to the same company's pocket. So this whole thing just didn't feel right to me, and I'm glad I left. I didn't waste no time. I didn't give them my ID or nothing. I left. So, yeah, I learned my lesson on that one.
And please, for the love of God, if they
be
tell
careful.
you that the stuff they have on the ground they're trying to sell you is legit Gucci or something like that, oh my goodness, it's all fake. It's always fake. It will always be fake, okay? So don't think you got this great Gucci gift when you were here in London, because, yeah, that was a knockoff. Another thing is kind of important to realize when you...
London is like New York. The stuff that they do, we do it too over here too. So, so if you plan to come to New York, you never been to New York, it's the same thing. So the rules apply here too. So yeah,
come
be
to
careful.
London, there's a lot of places that actually don't take cash, or they prefer if you just kind of tap and go. And when you think about it, if you take the tube here, the subway, it is all just tap and go. You can use your phone or you can use your credit card to tap. And that kind of tap system is very easy for people to come and kind of steal your money. Again, bump into you. Oh, I just took $5 or $10 off your card. Those things can happen. So what I recommend, if you do have that kind of tap credit card, make sure you have an RFID protected wallet so they can't like scam money off you that way. And if you are using your phone to tap to pay stuff, turn off the signal while you're walking around and only turn it on when you're going to purchase something.
Take notes. He's right. He's absolutely right. Or if you're doing that, turn off your, I don't know if y'all do it. I do it all the time. Like if I purchase something on my card, I always lock it. I always lock it right away. You got to be, because you got to be careful. I always lock mine. So.
Okay, because it may be only a few bucks here or there, but those people are getting it from a lot of people, and you don't want to help them, and you don't want to be out $10. Another scam you might see around London, and I'll be honest, this one's died a lot since I first started coming many years ago, but occasionally you'll still see the overly helpful person, and it could be they're trying to help you buy your train ticket or your tube ticket, or, oh, I'll take a picture for you, get your group over there. I know it sounds like it's something from Christmas Vacation or a European Vacation movie or whatever, but these things still occasionally do happen, so there is a reason why I'm doing this with a selfie stick. Hey, look, there's my arm. But you want to be kind of aware of that, so just be aware. I mean, the people here are friendly and helpful, but if it's a little over the top, you might want to have your eye open a little bit more, okay? Now, another thing you want to look out for are show tickets. The thing is, you can go see a really good West End show when you are here, no problem. Actually, if you go the day of a show and go up and say, hey, you got anything available? You might be able to get a really good deal on those tickets instead of paying an arm and a leg. The thing is, you want to make sure you're buying from official West End, production theaters kind of stuff. You don't want to be buying from some random people off the street saying, oh yeah, we can get you tickets. Here you go. I have it signed up. You're fine. Have a good day. just go to the box office or go to one of the official ticket places
Yeah.
where you can buy tickets.
Yeah.
And do that to avoid the chance that might not be legit. I'm not saying they're all like not legit, but it's something that you really need to think about so you're not like trying to go in to see Matilda and they don't let you in. Now let's go back to your credit card or your debit card. And I think another set of scams
That same rules apply here too. Be careful with that.
want you to think about are ATM scams and credit card skimming scams. Because the thing is, there's tons of ATMs around London. You have no problem getting cash out. But in general, you don't need cash anyway. So this shouldn't really be an issue. But if you do get cash out, make sure you're paying attention. If the ATM looks a little weird or something's been messed with or there's like an extra lip or something on where you put your card in, go find a different ATM because
I don't trust any ATM from off the street. I rather like go to ATM in banks, you know? You just got to be careful, you know? You really got to, because they doing that a lot. They doing this pretty much a lot of places, you know, America, somewhere in Europe, they doing this. Like they put this fake thing on the ATM, what you call it, the card reader. It be fake sometimes. They put their own reader in it, and it's taking all your information, and they'll use it later. It's happened to a lot of people here in America, a lot of people, and they pretty much doing this in other places too. So just be careful. I'd rather just go to the bank and do that. You know, go somewhere where it's a little bit more secure. I'd rather go to them places, but like off the street, hell no. I'm not doing no street, no stores. Even stores, you gotta be careful. Certain stores, they doing it too. They claim that they don't know who did it, but most of the times I feel like sometimes they know who's doing it. You know, but you just gotta be careful. That's all. But yeah,
there are people that put those little skimmers on that are there. There might be a little camera watching you. So do pay attention and make sure you cover your fingers when you're putting your PIN number just to be safe. But honestly,
no, that don't mean anything either. Because certain those card readers, they have fake card readers. Once you put your card in, it's too late. They took all your information, so it doesn't matter if you try to cover it up, and that don't mean nothing. They still already got your money already.
So probably the biggest scam when it comes to your ATM cards when you are here is you take out cash and the bank asks you if you want to do the conversion to your home currency. You never do the conversion to your home currency because you will always lose and that bank will always win. And I've seen it before. We're talking like almost 30% difference in what the exchange rate that they give you versus what your home bank would give you. So you take out money, make sure you say no conversion, just give me the pounds. I'll let my bank deal with that, okay? And of course, London is immune to the usual scams that we all know. You know, the mustard scam where someone bumps into you and like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I spill that on you? Here, put your bag down. I'll clean you off. You have a good day. And they're gone and your bag's gone because their buddy stole it. Here, though, you find it more as the pigeon poop scam where they're like, oh, you got some pigeon poop here.
He talked about this in his other video. That is crazy. I think someone else talked about that too in another country. That is crazy. I would laugh if somebody did that to me. I'd be like, get out my face. I don't care if it's messy. Just get out my face.
Let me help you out. Look, you can take care of yourself and never put your bag down. And the thing is, those people are usually dressed very nicely, so you're not even suspecting them. But their friend's right behind them to like swipe your stuff, and they're not in trouble because they didn't do anything. Their friend is the one that took your bag.
And it's so funny that people would think that, oh, you know, they think it's mostly, you know, people that look like me. They thinking like, oh, they're thieves. You gotta be careful with them. Let's move. When it's most of the time, it's like people look like you, who's dressed nice, look professional, look clean, nice and professional and everything, and you thinking, oh, he's not gonna steal. He's not gonna take nothing from me. Those are the ones. I've seen these type of videos and they all say the same thing. These are professional thieves. They know what they're doing. They make money off of these things. And it's not just one person, it's a group of them. And they have someone they have to report to when they do these things. It's a group of them. It's not just one person. It's a group of them. This is like some type of, I don't know, organization. They make money doing this. This is their job. Which is sad to say, but this is their job. You know?
Another classic is the found ring or giving you something for free scam. where you'll see someone come and go, oh, did you drop this? Oh, well, you need to give me money. Or here, have a free bracelet. Look, if someone ever offers you anything for free, it's never free. They're going to want something. So be aware of that. And that includes
nothing is free.
Thinking you could win the 3-card Monty or the shell game or any of those things where it's like, oh, pick where the ball is, pick where the coin is, pick where the 50-pound note is. Those things happen all the time in every city, and I see people fall for it everywhere, where it's Chicago, Paris, here in London. Look, you're never going to win. And you may say, well, that guy won. That's his friend. Well, that little kid won. Yeah, the little kid.
This is old. This is like an old trick from, I've seen like old TV shows, like 1950 old TV shows where they show you that. Like, is their friend. They do that. They make the person feel like they won. You see the first person winning and you're thinking, oh, if that person's winning, that means I could win too. That's their friend. They know that person. It's a setup to make you feel like you have a better chance of winning.
Kind of win. So maybe send your kid to play because they might get a chance to win, but you don't want to play any of those street games if you do see them, because you are going to lose. Another kind of more tech-savvy scam that you see when you're here, this is another one you see all over Europe, you see it in the US, I've seen it all over the place, is the fake Wi-Fi. And the thing is, the fake Wi-Fi is people are like, I want to connect, and I don't want to spend my data from home because it's so expensive, so I'll sign up to a random cafe's internet or a random hotel's internet, or I'll go to a restaurant or a pub, and then I'm like, I'll use their internet. What you want to make sure you do is you ask the location where you're at, what is your Wi-Fi signal? And find that Wi-Fi signal, because if it's the Albert Wi-Fi, then you're going to click on the Albert Wi-Fi. Because what happens is some of the scam artists will put in a fake Wi-Fi signal that's spelled or sounds like the one that's like the official one for there. And you just want to make sure you have the right one, because that's one thing. If you're going through there, you put credit cards in there, all kinds of stuff, you can have a really big problem because they can really easily steal your data, all right? Now, there are some other scams that I think we all know about when you come to London. Please.
All right, so that one is kind of new to me. I'm glad he mentioned that. That is new. I gotta look into that one. Ooh, I gotta find videos about what? I never thought of that. I'm glad I watched this video.
Down in the comments below if you have more scams you'd like us to talk about or other people to know about. Also, there's lots of tourist traps you might want to know about when you come here. We actually have a video on the tourist traps of London to help you out to have a better time here. But I'll be honest, most of the tourist traps here in London are still worth visiting. So have a great time and watch out for those scams when you're here in London. Probably won't be a big problem, but I think it's just important that you know some of these things. Bye from London.
Yeah, it's the same thing here in New York. You just gotta be careful. That's all. I mean, you enjoy yourself. You come here, you enjoy yourself. But you know, like he said, he's not trying to tell people not to go. You could, you know, I mean, I don't have no plan going to London, but I do want to go visit other places in the UK. But London's like, I don't know. It reminds me of New Yorkers a little bit, just a little bit. I want to go somewhere different. I want a different. How should I say? A different atmosphere. I want to go like in the countryside. I want to go with the locals. That's where I want to go. I don't want to go where all the tourist people are going. I don't want to do that. Like I said, I have family out there, so I might go visit them. But anyway, comment below. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you want to like add anything? Do you agree with the stuff he's saying, or anything you would like to add? I'm quite sure there's a lot of stuff out there that we need to look out for. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Take care.